Time now for a DCTV news update with Diamond Lewis.
Hello, I'm DCTV Director Diamond Lewis with your DeKalb County election news update. Early voting for the November 5th general election got underway across Georgia on Tuesday, October 15th, setting a record-breaking turnout on day one. DeKalb County Voter Registration and Elections, or VRE, encourages registered voters who still plan to cast their ballots to prepare and make a plan. Know when and where you'll vote, and be sure to bring a valid ID. Advanced voting allows registered voters to vote in person at several DeKalb County advanced voting sites now through November 1st. DeKalb's early voting sites will be open Monday through Friday, that's 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Again, that's until November 1st. Weekend voting will also be available on Saturdays, October 19th and 26th from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Sundays, October 20th and 27th from noon until 5 p.m. October 25th is the deadline to request an absentee ballot. And remember, absentee ballots are due back to the DeKalb VRE by 7 p.m. on Election Day, which is November 5th. Now, if you choose to vote on Election Day, that's okay too. Just be sure to vote at your assigned polling place on Election Day, which again is November 5th. That'll be from 7 a.m. until the polls close at 7 p.m. Leading up to early voting in DeKalb County, the Voter Registration and Elections Office hosted its inaugural Registered and Ready block party at its Memorial Drive location in Decatur. The free community event is part of an ongoing effort to engage and prepare residents for the November 5th general election. Now, let's take a look at the block party where the DeKalb County community came out and got ready to vote for the upcoming election.
Block party is one of several events that DeKalb Elections has held throughout the year to make sure citizens are engaged, that our staff, our election staff, are engaged with our community so that they have the right information to be ready to vote on Election Day.
Our vote is our voice. Whenever anybody try to take your vote away, you know it's important. So let's get out and show up and show out, and let's vote.
Registered and Ready is for the community. It's an event where they can register to vote, they can check their registration status, they can receive a voter registration ID card. We will have this event every year. It gets bigger and better each year, and it's for the community. Community outreach is very important for DeKalb County voter registration and elections. We want our voters to be super voters, and we want to be able to provide them with the tools that they need to vote in every election.
I applaud DeKalb Elections for doing this very outreach-driven event while we're in election season.
I'm here to support the good work that the Voter Registration and Elections Department's doing. I'm excited to be registered and ready. I think voting is a super important right that all citizens have, and I, among many, are excited to make our voice matter this upcoming election.
We've already seen so many people show up to register to vote, a lot of young people, which I'm really excited about. I think there's real energy around making sure that everybody who's eligible to vote can cast that ballot.
I'm at the DeKalb Voter Registration Office. I got my Blue Walker dancers here. We're having fun, we're getting information. As you know, early voting starts on October the 15th. Let's get out and vote early.
I first want to commend DeKalb voters because out of our metro areas, we have the largest registered eligible voters. While we've done a great job and we have over 500,000 registered voters, we need more.
We want folks to make a plan to vote, identify the location that they're going to vote. If they're voting advanced voting, we have 20 locations strategically placed across the county for their accessibility. If they're waiting to the last day to vote, which is November 5th, they have to go to their assigned precinct.
We do anticipate a massive turnout, this being a consequential election. Check our website, www.DeKalbVotes.com, for the early voting locations.
Whether you plan to vote early or on Election Day, make sure your vote counts in the November 5th general election. Again, you can still vote early now through November 1st at any DeKalb County advanced voting site during operating hours. As you can see, my mom and dad and we already went and made sure our vote was counted. Or if you're like others and you prefer to vote on Election Day, that's November 5th, all you'll need to do is go to your assigned polling precinct between 7 a.m. and the time the polls close at 7 p.m. For more information about advanced voting hours, locations, or other election details, visit DeKalbVotes.com or call DeKalb VRE at 404-298-4020. Thanks so much for watching this DeKalb County Election News Update. For DCTV, I'm Diamond Lewis.